Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Flame in the Flood, otherwise known as How I Am Going to Die by Aneurysm. Last episode was super stressful, there were very many close calls, and honestly, I doubt this episode will be any different. I'm probably going to keep this episode just as short, if not shorter. I'm thinking about just moving to half-hour episodes, because the amount of stress in these episodes is like... it tires me out. Like, I was sweating at the end of last one. It's one of those things that, like, you look at it and you go, is that healthy? I don't need rags. Like, seriously, that's how it seemed to me. Well, good, we didn't set him off. Or we'll aggro him, whichever. Nope. Looks like there's nothing here. Yeah, so super stressful, drive me crazy. I know it's gonna mean more episodes, but isn't more episodes what we really want? Like, if I make the episodes shorter, then technically it's like 2 to 1. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go back to 2 of these a week. I kind of like having Subnautica on Thursdays, but let me know in the comment section down below what you are interested in seeing. Just because I'm curious. I'm willing to cater, mostly because... whoa, that dock is weird. I'm willing to cater to what you guys want to see. I know this was... The Flame in the Flood was really popular when I started playing it. A lot of people were watching it and stuff. But also, we've kind of hit... we've hit the end of survival mode. Like, this is endgame. Like, whether I last for 1 more episode or 20, it's probably all going to be about the same. What the hell? Just taking that out momentarily unfroze him. Okay, very good. Anyway, I imagine that this will be about the same for as long as this lasts, because if I don't find a marina, it's going to be me stressing my face off. And if I do find a marina, it will then only be a matter of time until I have damaged my raft enough to be in this exact same spot. I don't think I'm gonna die by food. Like, I'm doing pretty good. And in case you forget, like, not only am I at 3 and 4 right now, I have 2 salt to round out this stack of 10, which puts me at 40, and then I still have 8 tainted bait. Still have 8 tainted bait that I can... I mean, wolves are common enough. I suppose it's possible that eventually the wolves stop spawning. Possible. If that were the case, though, like, that's something that's probably more dangerous than it is helpful. Okay, I cannot go the way that the containers are not going. It's this debris. It's the debris that's going to kill me, because avoiding obstacles is easy. That was close. That was reckless. I should not do that thing that I just did. Stay in the calm part of the river. Suddenly that mist freaked me out. Sure, can we grab this? Dude, sweet. Well, now we don't have the right amount of salt to have 10 on the nose. That was going to be convenient, because when I finished it off, I would have no salt left either, and then I'd have a free slot, and now I won't. I guess it would be a new slot filled with jerky if I were to use that 1 salt, which ain't too bad. Does not appear to be anything here. Oh, water. I guess it's about bedtime, but the next one was going to be close. Right? Is that true? I don't know if that's true. If the next stop is close. But I'll gamble on it. Going to sleep a little bit late. Well, I would say it hasn't killed anyone, but I doubt that's true. Okay, there or there? The river's got, oh yeah. River is pulling way far in that direction. So that is the direction I went. I am no. Oh god, oh god. I forget if I can hit those. I don't think I can. But man, the current really didn't want me going this way. So maybe there's a marina over here. Oh, I don't like racing. I do not like racing the debris. I should really consider never racing the debris and always letting it go first. But you can only slow down the raft's movement so much. And the last thing you want to do is that wiggle. Am I crazy? Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it was kind of worth. Now I don't even get to start afresh unless I make two jerkies right away, which I still have to get rid of something to make room for. Ay ay ay. Okay, I'm gonna go with no on this one. There are very rarely bears. We'll sleep. We're at 27, so there's very rarely bears in the city. So I'm not going to risk going through 3 wolves to check for a bear that I actually don't know if I've ever seen a bear in like the truly industrial settings. I'm gonna bounce back to the right because it's calmer water, but since I can get to Perlticular Pines, I wonder if that's a programming joke because Perl, P-E-R-L, is a programming language. Oh gosh. Okay, well, I've doomed myself. Oh gosh, that wolf was like literally on top of me. Okay, I sprinted a little early. I will admit that one. Perlticular Pines was not a good place. We shall use the stove. We need to cook some of that meat. I like keeping... Right, I like keeping the forecooked meat, because the raw meat spoiling is really bad. And this is Belala Conservation Area. Okay, maybe that means it's got some more plants. More wolves. Always wolves. I should have waited the extra couple hours before it was day. But I'm just not gonna bother. The wolves won't despawn or anything like that, I don't think. Alright. Am I gonna try and cross under the bridge? Sure! I don't see anything. Oh god. By the way, not worth. Not just because I didn't get anything, because I probably will never get anything. Oh, are you okay, good, it just sank. These I can hit. Okay. I am gonna race around these, since I've got a clean spot right here. Storm Crow Eddy, deep country, lots of farms, camps, and lots of wilderness. I don't even think I've seen a camp recently. Oh my god. What fresh hell is this? Oh my god, you're kidding me. Yeah. Okay, seriously? Can I get a gold medal in whitewater rafting? Just for that alone. I want to be over here. I want to be over here. Holy... I was watching this series flash before my eyes. See, that's what... That's the stress I'm talking about right there. That moment where in your gut you're just like, oh my gosh. That adrenaline makes your gut just... feels like your stomach just fell out. Yeah, oof. Look, I appreciate the stress of the survival. Like, I feel the pain, but I can also swim. I'm not saying I'd want to swim this river. I'm not saying that at all, because I would not. But I could at least get to shore and maybe walk and survive. I guess I wouldn't really have the storage. Look, it wouldn't be pretty. I would not at all begin to say it would be pretty. But good God, I'd have a chance. Don't worry about me, bear. I'm not doing anything interesting. There are no wolves here. Okay, didn't get bit by a snake, didn't get killed by a bear. That went about as well as expected, I guess. I mean, that stress wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. See, here we go, again. This is just a... Oh my god, is this even dodgeable? Can I even do this? Yes, okay. I honestly didn't believe that. I don't, like, I'm not trying to falsify oh my gosh, you're kidding, right? I'm not that good at steering blind. I'm not. I managed to make it, but that was luck. What the hell? This river just wants me to die. If it can't kill Scout, it's gonna kill me. I kind of wanted to go for that, but it was not worth. True survival game. If it can't kill your character, it tries to kill you. I'm gonna die underneath the expected value, the expected life expectancy of a white male, and it will be because of this game. I'm not even close to joking. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. I mean, there's nothing in there, but this also isn't too bad. I saved just enough to shoo him. He doesn't even care. Alright, we'll sleep. We'll do the 62. It would put us at 99, but it won't because reasons. I'm sorry, 5 hours. In my will, it's just gonna be like, if I have passed before the average age. Oh, son of a bitch. See, that's what I'm trying to avoid. It's because when you're like that, you really need to keep it tight. Like, you really need to keep it tight. You need to cook it the second you've got it. Alright, our thirst is getting up there. It's not so bad that I'm not willing to try and make it to the next stop, though. Ugh. I'm just shaking my head. Thaddeus's Crag. We've seen this name too. All right. Bear and wolves, please. Okay. Well. Oh, come on. He went to go look at the bear, only to turn around. Whatever. I'm sad, no wolves. Alright. Oh, well. Beautiful. Start raining. Rain! Rain! I like the rain. The rain's actually good in this game. I see the drizzle. And downpour. And downpour. You can do it. I believe in you. It'll be any second. I'm not leaving until it starts. There we go. Because if I were to leave, it would start immediately. Because that's how it works. Beautiful. That is how it's done. And we get to save our water collector. which is always nice. Alright. This is gonna be another tight. Yes, it is. Can I get through here, please? Good. I didn't want to go through there. Alright. Preparing myself. Okay, slightly brighter at the very least. Okay, I get debris, but also calm water. I'll take that. That might not be worth it with that there. I'm gonna slow down. Okay, that's certain death, so I'm going this way. There's just too many rocks at the end. Similarly, that would be certain death, so I'll take the clear yet fast part of the river. Oh look, I chose correctly. Well, seemingly correctly. That was actually really close, it almost didn't let me. Bombay Hill. What do you got for us, Bombay Hill? One snake, one wolf, 2 snakes. 3 snakes? 3 snakes? Two snakes. I'm just gonna go the other way, whichever way it comes. It'll probably come this way, and I'll just like walk over in this direction. We're trading 1 for 1 here. Since there are no other snakes. Even if it comes in pretty fast, we'll be okay. I will take 1 for 1 when I can get it. And I need it, I should say. I am running slightly low. And we do not have any saplings. Well, we do, but we're running low as well. And we can eat. Let's see, because this spoils after 6 days and these spoil after 4. Keeping the same number is a good plan when keeping most of the ones that are... when keeping as many of them as you can cooked. And I think 4 is the limit you can have of the cooked ones. I think those spoil. No, because we eat them faster than that. But 4 has been a good balance. This also empties up a slot in the inventory, which is nice. I mean, I don't need an empty slot in the inventory. Okay, I can go this way. I could even go this way. Because it'll get me here. Beautiful. Marissa's Magical Meadow. The alliteration is 100% necessary. Don't you dare imply otherwise. Bear. It's almost nighttime. In fact, I could sleep and see if I get wolves. Silence you. I'm still gonna pick this place apart first. I doubt there's anything valuable here. Except for that flint that I just perfectly found, so I guess I lose that gamble. Alright, well, I'll sleep for 50. It's worth the shot at getting wolves. Sleeping a little early so that you can maybe be attacked by wolves. It's not yet night, but it will be surely. The sun is setting. Come on. Come on, wolves. Yeah. Only one. I took a risk. But I have splints. Unfortunately, I also believe that it is still standing right out in front of this place, which means I might not get the meat. In fact, it is. Time to go to sleep. Thank God for this raft being safe as hell. The docks are so janky, the bears don't care. There wasn't anything good in there, is the sadder part. I wonder if it'll instant aggro on me if it sees me. Oh, it doesn't care, so whatever. Okay. Well, that was fun. I haven't gotten punched by a bear in a while. You know, with the river being so dangerous, I've had to amp up my risky play. No, I'm kidding. I'm not actually doing that, but it seems that way, doesn't it? Amp up the risky play. Do the stupid stuff. I mean, if I'm gonna die by river, I might as well give the rest of the game a good shot at it too. 4. What's up, buddy? You find anything? Looks like no to me. No, might as well now have to de-aggro the boar. Well, avoid the boar. Funnily enough, the boar doesn't get upset by me actually searching stuff. There's no reason to search that. The chance of there being anything good in there is pretty much non-existent. I honestly had no idea if he was going to hit me there. I just sprinted. Couldn't tell exactly where he was. I mean, the boar could definitely hit the broadside of a barn, but it couldn't hit the broadside of a barn if it was moving like a couple inches at a time. That's not true. Broadsides of barns are very large, turns out. That's why it's called the broadside. Hyperbole aside, I've gotten hit by boars enough that I can't really say that they're too bad at their job. Coldspring Valley, occasional camps, slow river. God damn it. Alright, well, I'm a little flustered. I can't really complain, because guess what? I have a slow river. But also, I can complain, because god damn it, I have a slow river. Slow river's actually gonna make me do some stupid stuff here. Alright. Alright, so far so good. But this means that these things move so slow. So they have created a roadblock. One kind of looks like a white wolf. Don't worry about it. Alright. Staying in this place for too long will get me killed. Just because there's no rain. Don't get me wrong. Wasteland is where we've found our last miracle marina. So, who knows? But with slow water, there's kind of a limit to how far we can get. And how fast. Also a good source of wolves and bears together in the past. Pretty sure. Well, we found our wolves. How about a bear? Yes, I am dehydrating. No, I do not want to dehydrate. No bear. Okay. This once again, I'm not particularly worried about food. The next place is close enough that I can make it. Plus, if worst comes to worst, I can drink while I'm out on the river. I do have something, or a jar of water on me. I really should focus on getting through this place quickly. Martens, Marsh. More alliteration with M's. Bear. Snake. I can't even check that bear den if I wanted to, though. Alright. Boar. See, that boar wants to fight. He's gonna die in the brambles, too, so even if I find wolves. I was actually thinking about luring him to snakes, but he went straight for the bear the second he hit that radius. Okay. It felt like it sounded like the bear had a decent... Oh, it died over there. Well, I could just take the bandage for the meat, but I don't think that's worth it. Alright, our water is at 17. We can go a little bit longer. He said while grimacing. I'm grimacing just a little bit. I knew that these were close. So. I am cutting it a little close, though, for the water. And boom. Axis Mundi. That was weird how I walked backwards there. Oh gosh, I'm hungry. Yeah, I've been bad about that. I know I do have some leeway with that one meat in terms of like number of days. This one really is a barren wasteland. Barely eke my way around the edge there. I can make it to the next one without dehydrating. I can do it. It's all about efficient use of everything. God, if I were to hit something right there, I would... That might be aneurysm inducing. I actually don't know. Just gets rage so hard. Blood vessel in my brain pops. That is actually a little terrifying of a thought. Oh, holy crap. Okay. That was close. I almost walked into all those wolves. And there's a bear. Okay. Oh god. I saw those there and I wasn't sure what they were. There are a crap ton of snakes here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and drink some water, because I'm going to be out there for a little bit, and I don't want to, at a critical moment, suddenly be left unawares. Alright, actually, I want to use the stove to craft an item. Is it actually going to rain? Or is that just nighttime? Oh, why am I... We're going to cook that. Now I will have an empty slot for if I manage to check the bear's den. You know what I'd love to be in there? Yucca. Okay, save some of my sprint. Stand back up. Go, hey! I gotta plan my... This takes a long time to search, too. Nothing worth it. Oh, they're gonna... If he runs at me, I'm bolting. Alright. Let's pick up our spoils. Nope, just a dumb boar. Dang it. I was hoping to not have that happen. It was plausible that it didn't happen. Here's bandage. Where are the bandages? I forget what bandages take. Alcohol and rags? I'm really not worried about alcohol and rags. Yeah. Hey look, I'm not on the lookout for alcohol and rags. The alcohol actually might be slightly hard to find. The rags will not. But now we're up to 4 and 3 again. And I think we're going to call the episode here. I'm going to sleep and then leave the raft, which will prompt a save, and that's when we'll call it. I will sleep for 5 hours. So yeah, I'm keeping these episodes short. Like, oh my gosh, the stress. Like, oh my gosh, the stress. I don't know if, like, it's just, it's real. Like, I'm physically tired, and we've seen the saving icon. So, I'm physically tired from just playing for half an hour, and granted I've been playing other games and recording other episodes, but like, just the amount of energy that has been drained from me to bring you this episode is significant because of the... You saw the first 10 minutes of this video, right? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm not trying to oversell my stress too much, I promise. It's just... It's a new feeling being this close to dead constantly. So yeah, anyway. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. Until then... Keep your raft well repaired and your gears shiny and turning. I'm mixing up my outros. That's how well my brain's working today. Keep your gears turning. See you next time.